Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about buying versus renting. And I am not an accountant. You have to put that in the video. You just want to think about like, where is your money going? When you rent a home, literally your money goes nowhere. Like you are almost just flushing your money down the toilet.
Stop flushing your money down the toilet.
So you have to pay to live somewhere. You can either pay to rent, you can basically pay to borrow someone else's property for a while, or you can pay toward your own property. When you're renting, you pay your landlord, and basically you are just paying their house payment for them.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah! You can rent a place for 10 years. And at the end of the 10 years, guess what? You get nothing. If you own your home, you still have to pay to live there, right? You have to pay your principal, interest, property taxes, homeowner's insurance, like we talked about in a past video. But the difference is you get a few things. So first, you get back the principal that you paid off. You don't have to pay that back to the bank when you sell. You also get to keep all the appreciation. So if the house grew, which in Austin we can expect it to grow about 6 to 10% a year, you get all of that. But there are also tax benefits of owning a home. So you get to write off various components of your housing payment and your housing costs, which you can definitely not do renting. So let's say you paid $2,000 a month for rent. That is $24,000 a year. Let's say you rented for 10 years and your rent never changed, which is not realistic, but let's just say it never changed. So that means you paid $240,000 of rent. Imagine at the end of your 10-year lease, your landlord was like, you know what? You have been a great tenant. You're awesome. So awesome. I'm just gonna give you $150,000.
2, 3.
Like, that's kind of what it's like to own your own home. Now, with all that being said, there can be situations where like it might make sense to just keep renting. Like if you don't have great credit or you don't have a job, maybe you're like a 1099 independent contractor and you don't have 2 years of employment history, it might make sense for you to rent because you probably could not get a loan. And also like sometimes it comes down to like a lifestyle decision. Austin, for example, since that's where we live. Let's say you wanted to live just like smack in the middle of town and you don't care if you have to live in a rat hole 1-bedroom apartment, right? Like it might make sense for you to rent because you can probably find something pretty darn cheap. Also, if you don't think you're gonna live here for very long, my kind of rule of thumb is like, if you're not gonna stay in your home for at least 2 years, it's probably not a good decision to buy something.